I'm often asked if New York has Persian neighborhoods. It does. Brighton Beach is a Russian-speaking neighborhood at the bottom of Brooklyn. Many cities of the Soviet Union, such as Dushanbe, Samarkand, and Bukhara, among others, were Persian-speaking. Because of the Soviet Union and Russian-speaking connections, many of those Persian-speaking people ended up here in Brighton Beach. So stick along as I show you many Iranian, Persian, and Persianate goodies in this neighborhood of Brooklyn. Georgia used to be part of Iran. Many Iranians have Georgian heritage, and you can tell from their names such as Gorgi. In Isfahan's Georgian Quarter, you can get snacks such as this. Khachapuri is basically Georgian pizza. One bite, everybody knows the rules. Almost like a minusha the Lebanese have.
12 centuries old and still work. City Kutaisi.
Are you Georgian?
I'm from Georgia. I'm from Kutaisi.
What's the best Georgian food?
Wine.
Here we have a Tajik delicacy known in English by its Russian name samsa, but in Tajik it's called sambusa, which is a Persian word, which also gives us the word samosa. So this must be the spinach one. It's a very good lunch snack. We're here outside the Tashkent supermarket, which is named after a city in Uzbekistan, a Persianate country featuring Tajik-speaking cities like Samarkand and Bukhara. Come join me as we go inside. You can find our Iranian teas here, albeit sold with a different label. This is labeled as Azeri, but it's the exact same thing that we have. You can tell from the long grains. And teas sold in other countries, particularly Indian teas, it's very short and fine, but we drink a long grain tea that has a longer steep and it's much tastier. Here we have some Samarkandi bread of the sort that Rumi would have recognized. So this is a very famous classic bread that's made on the inside of a tandoor. They slap it. We're at a Russian language bookstore and I was able to find many Persian books. So here we have Omar Khayyam. Every page has a Russian translation along with an Oriental miniature done by Russians but with Eastern inspiration, showing different scenes. So this is a type of book that was very widespread in the English language. There was Khayyam mania about 100 years ago where such books were quite common, but this popularity still persists in Russia. This bookstore has all of the greats of Persian literature available in translation in Russian, and you can see this is Sadi, Shirazi. And this really speaks to the fact that Persian, again, is not just limited to Iran or Afghanistan, but it is a transnational language that spreads not just in the Middle East and Central Asia, but all the way through the Russian-speaking world and into as far as Ukraine on the footsteps of Europe. So you find here Sadi's beautiful works translated into Russian.